work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. The comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chilling in the desert, I'm good under pressure.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, when we to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, when we to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud. What they was talking about. All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Ay, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Quick to sever, however, whoever. Raining from above, we shooting down through your umbrella. Ay, getting fed up, nothing you could tell us. Snapping every shot I take, just wait till it develops.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, when we to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, when we to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud. What they was talking
Stick
about.
around when we hold it down, look at what we found. From the ground, when we to the clouds, never coming down. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud. What they was talking about. Yeah. Ayy. Yeah. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through grown pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up to cushion some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Yeah. Ayy. Yeah. Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through grown pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up to cushion some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the schemes. A heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extremes, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah, stay on my P's, get hate off my body like it's a disease. I'm walking off after we taking the lead. She call me Big Papi, I'm David Ortiz. It's what you've been waiting to see. There's moments where you gotta take it or leave. And I'm taking everything, some call it greed, but I call it living out what you believe. And I've been believing since no one was seeing the vision board. Racing with fate all my life, a collision course. Fighting with snakes, I'm a lion like Gryffindor. I be asking permission for it. This type of what we breaking tradition for. Clearing the mission, don't care who the victim. I'm dying for all that I'm living for.
Take
brother Jono.
Flipping the script from my old ways. Flick up the switch, I'm in flow state. Commas, I'm going through growing pains. I wasn't used to being so gross. I tighten the threads at a crochet. I wake up to cushion some OJ. The last tape I dropped was a rollway. It's yellow, I swear it's a Coldplay. Viva la vida, I'm swiping the visa. We working, I'm taking off no days. Cause we throwing shots like a gun range. So we finally make it to front page. A head full of dreams, some breath for the schemes. A heart that been feeling like it's a machine. I'm pushing extremes, cause I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Let me get everything straight. I'ma do whatever it takes. Getting it done, any means, get rid of these snakes. Get on up in my stakes. Going all in like Scott, get rid of these breaks. Nah, I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. One of the greats, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Hey, yeah. Clocked in, hitting the gym. Locked in, getting it in. Sweat poured over my skin. Pulling up, letting it spin. Hey. Let me get to it again. Do it for the kids that wish like him. Everybody starts somewhere, gotta let it begin. Championships, ayy, I'm standing on strictly for the victory. Big Nick going big leagues. In the field with the lines like Siegfried. Move quickly, stay shifty. Anything so the bullshit miss me. Strapped up throwing shots like frisbees. Let me get everything straight. I'ma do whatever it takes. Getting it done, any means, get rid of these snakes. Get on up in my stakes. Going all in like Scott, get rid of these breaks. Nah, I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. One of the greats, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, staying awake, studying tape. Long nights thinking about finding escapes and how to take over everything that I face. Making mistakes, but it only made me better cause I learned on the path that I paved. Yeah, I had to earn every dollar I made. I'm starting to reign, underdog getting them slain. Yeah. Get out, air it out, letting it bang. In buckets, I'm staring down, letting it hang. I'm wearing out, getting exchanged, yeah. Get out, air it out, taking the rain. Get through the pain, watch everything change. Tearing down everything, breaking the chains. Let me get everything straight. I'ma do whatever it takes. Getting it done, any means, get rid of these snakes. I'm up in my stakes. Going all in like Scott, get rid of these breaks. Nah, I ain't never gonna break. Double my pace till I go down one of the greats. One of the greats, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah, hey, yeah. The temperature rising, I'm a survivor. Made for the climate, forging the fire. They want us to fall, we taking it higher. The temperature rising, I'm a survivor. The temperature rising, I'm a survivor. Made for the climate, forging the fire. They want us to fall, we taking it higher. Temperature rising, I'm a survivor. And I've been hard to kill. High speed, my hands off the wheel. NZT, I've been off the pill. MVP when I show my skill. Horror scene if I lose my chill. Bodies dropping and blood gets spilled. Doing drills, try king of hills. Knicks swinging steel till my throne get built. Crown me, they already finished. As God is my witness, I know I was made from his image. I'll go up against me as crickets. I'll burn a few bridges as long as you sleep with the fishes. The path that I walk ain't the quickest. I scan for the divots and find a way.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We are back at it again here
with another edition of the show. So if this is your first time watching, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Turn on that post notification bell so you never miss out on the daily updates that we have in the land of PlayStation and Xbox, as well as all your latest in technology. That is something that intrigues you, then this is the place for you. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I see you, Huffman. Shout out to my brother. Appreciate you being here. I got a couple things I want to say. And, you know, just right off the bat here, I've always kept it real with you guys on everything that I do when it comes to our channel. And we shouldn't have to explain anything to anyone who don't necessarily support our community, because it's always something, right, with people. And what burns me the most is people, you know, get so defensive and uptight when it comes to their favorite corporation that they like to worship, and then they like to give their soul to, I guess. And I wouldn't be Marlon if I didn't address this, but I want to address this publicly so you guys can know. And I've always been thorough on everything when it comes to this channel. It takes a lot of money to make this channel happen. It takes a lot of money to keep up with this channel and to keep up with everything.
Ghost of
right?
Goated. We need new game plus ASAP.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You know what? Low Key Gaming, thank you so much, man, for the €2 before that prior. You said COD is dead, Battlefield lives, and then you said Ghost of Goated need new game plus. Yeah, you know it's definitely coming. They usually do it a little bit after. So thank you so much, man, for the pound. That's not euro, pound. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, so back on what I was saying earlier, I just have to address this because, you know, it's always these set of people that either come after you, you know what I mean, after you say certain things. And like I said, I don't care, but I felt like I needed to say something because this is like literally drawing the line. And when you draw the line, I felt like, okay, all right, I'm going to have to say something. And so, like I said before, when it comes to this channel, I've always been thorough on everything. What the goals are, what we're trying to do, what we're trying to achieve. Those of you who stepped up and always support the channel, you guys are the lifeblood of the channel. You guys are the reason why I'm able to continue to do this. And I don't take it for granted. And I guess maybe these people are new or they don't understand how things work here. But I'm going to say it, I'm only say it once. If you don't contribute to this channel, you should not have anything to say about this channel at all. How you run your channel is how you run your channel. I can't go on somebody else's channel and tell them how to run their channel. I can't go on somebody else's ship or go into somebody else's house and tell them how to run their house. That's their business, right? So therefore, I don't need anybody telling me what to do and what to say and what not to say. And I think people are so sensitive nowadays. It's sickening. And this is why I say gaming is the way it is right now, because you can't be critical about something, or you can't be given something constructive criticism. It's always, oh no, you know, you're being hateful, or oh no, you're being negative, or oh no, you're just bashing. And it's kind of like, well, you can't be critical, you can't critique something, you can't give your opinion on something without people getting into their feelings. And it's so sad that you can't have a sensible conversation with people, because the minute you go the left route, it's a problem. You see what I'm saying? It's a problem. When I say left, I mean like you're not agreeing with what everybody else is saying. So you are a problem, right? You can't be critical. And this is why things are the way they are, because you don't have a lot of people to stand up. You know, we have a bunch of cowards, you know what I mean? And we don't have people standing up enough and saying how they really feel about things. No, we just a bunch of yes boys. We just supposed to just sit around and accept everything, and everything is so perfect and so freaking great when it's really not. And I have this, I'm not saying any names because that's not something that I do, but you know who you are. And one thing I don't do is mock God. You know what I'm saying? I don't play around in that instance. And this particular individual, you know, send me messages and saying, oh, God is not going to be pleased with what you said yesterday and how you said it. And this has nothing to do with God. So it's funny how people sit there and try to find different ways to plug God into the thing, into things, and try to make you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're...
Thanks for the dono.
Where's our goated Crip Walk to that hip hop track?
Low key, you on fire today, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. One love. Maybe I might do it. Maybe I might do it. I just want to clear this. I just want to clear this and get this off of my chest because it's very irritating. And
thanks for the dono.
You know,
this is a great community here. Fun stream, and the laughter is contagious. If you don't like it, there are other streams. Restart somewhere else.
Facts, Mark. And this is why I like guys like you. And see, I just have another email that just came in from my man's over there, Wally P. I appreciate you, my brother. Those of you like Mark and all, I don't even have to say names. You guys know who you are. You guys know the people who support the channel, people who go above and beyond for the channel and stuff. But one thing I don't play around with is God. I don't play around with God at all. You know what I'm saying? And you're getting God involved in this and you're making it seem like I guess how he explained it, like, oh, I'm finessing people out of their money and this and that. And oh, like, bro, listen, I've said this numerous times. Like, if you are not an elite member, you have nothing to say. And not only even just that, because the whole conversation was stemming around the Xbox LIX. So these people, I don't know if they're Xbox fanboys. I don't know who these people are, right? But it's so irritating that you have such a big problem with this and you don't see the actual issue right in front of your eyes. That these companies are cutting corners. Like they don't design and make things like they used to. And that goes for cars, houses, everything, right? It's not like the good old days, right? Where these companies are hungry and thirsty and, you know, want to be creative and want to think outside the box. Everything is the same stuff over and over. But like I said, the minute you want to speak up and say how you now, I need y'all to pay attention to what I'm saying. This is not a joke. All right. The minute you start speaking up and saying how you really feel, here they come. Here they come trying to silence you, right? Because they don't want you to speak up, because they want you to be just like them and accept all the bull crap, right? So because you're overcritical about a company or you're giving constructive criticism to a company, oh no, you're anti-Xbox. All of a sudden, you hate Xbox and you're a Sony guy. I said the same darn thing about Nintendo. I said, where were these dudes when I simply said, hey, look, I like the Switch too, but it feels like a Switch Pro. And Nintendo fans, oh, you know, this and that. It's the truth. It feels like a Switch Pro for years since I've been covering Nintendo. And I'm qualified to say how I feel.
Thanks for the dono.
You understand what I'm saying?
Marlon, bump all the haters.
Yeah, straight up, Javis. I appreciate it, man. You guys know me already. I'm not into the games. You know what I mean? And I speak my mind and you know, I stand on business, right? And the same thing with, oh, you're just saying that because, you know, you're a Nintendo fanboy, you're a Sony fanboy. Like, that has nothing to do with it, because I've always been critical. Even Nintendo, I get on Nintendo's case. I get on Sony's case. Where were you guys? Y'all don't pay attention to the podcasts. You don't listen. You hear what you want to hear. You hear what you want to hear. That's the problem nowadays, is that we have too many people. They drown out all the other things and hear what they want to retain. And then that's it. And then they try to come off of you and then they're trying to
Thanks
silence
for the
you.
dono.
Like, bro.
What's up, Brody? Yesterday when we was debating, hope it wasn't personal, bro. You know I love the channel. I love gaming debates. The community be fire emoji.
Straight up, Top Chef. Bro, it's not even that's what I'm saying. It's not even personal, but these dudes are trying to make it personal. You see what I'm saying? They're so defensive when it comes to Microsoft. Like, it's just like, you can't say nothing. You can't be critical. You think these companies, bro, you know what's even crazy though? Microsoft themselves has sent me games and still sending me games. You understand? Still trying to work with me. They look at my channel. They hear the things that they're the only ones. These people are the only ones that get so uptight. And this is why I have to talk. I wouldn't be Marlon if I don't have something to say about it. And this goes for anybody. Don't ever change who you are for anybody. I don't care. Don't change who you are. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, man. If you want something to change, do it your friggin' self. Do it you know what I want to say, but I'm trying to keep it PG. Do it yourself. I'm tired of people out here trying to silence people, not trying to get people to say what they really want to say, trying to belittle people. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm so tired of it. I really am, because it's irritating. Like, you should be able to say, hey, you know what? And this is how I know they don't pay attention, because in my impressions video for the Xbox Ally X, I said, look, dog, listen to me. At the end, when I gave my closing thoughts, I said, look, if you have the Ally X, right, then I personally don't think you need to actually upgrade, because it's literally the same thing, minus the chip and the faster RAM and
Thanks for the dono.
all the other stuff.
Fanboys always get in their feelings. Give me a break.
Straight up, Javi, straight up. You see what I'm saying? I said, look, I recommend it. I recommend you buying the Xbox Ally X if you don't have a ROG Ally X. That's all I said. You see what I'm saying? That's all I said. And it's like, I never said it was trash. I never said anything. It's a really good machine. But what I'm saying is, if you already have the ROG Ally X, then it don't feel like a huge improvement over the Ally X. And you didn't see that, or you didn't hear when I was saying that. And then all of a sudden now you bringing God into this, you're mocking God, you saying, oh, I'm finessing people out of their money. Bro, nobody donated for me to get the Ally X. I put that on my credit card. The only thing, and I shouldn't even have to explain myself, the only thing that you guys had on the screen was the Legion Go 2. And you guys donated towards the Legion Go 2. I'm not seeing that money right now. That money was all super chat. I'm not seeing that money right now. I'm not seeing that money from like a month from now, because that's how YouTube works. 30 days behind, a month behind. But oh yeah, I'm taking people's money and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, you don't know anything. First and foremost, nobody put anything on that thing. No, not a cent. That's my credit card that I use. So how is that my audience money? Like, pay attention to your friggin' channel. Pay attention to your channel. Keep my name out your mouth. You see what I'm saying? You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? And don't email me. Stop emailing me. All right? Mind your business. You see what I'm saying? Mind your business. You don't see me going around other people's channel and messing with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, manage your own channel, manage your own community, and mind your business. Because you think you know, but you don't know anything. I have receipts, so I can show you. I can legitimately show you. But I shouldn't even have to do that. I shouldn't have to prove myself to anybody. So mind your business. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. I stay in my lane. You see me F with anybody? I don't. I don't screw with people, bro. I stay in my lane. You know how many emails I get all the time? Oh man, so-and-so inviting you over here. I don't freaking go. I don't go. I don't. Because I don't want nobody to say, oh, because of their channel and this and that, and they help me with this and they help. Nah. Don't help me with nothing. You see what I'm saying? I don't care how many subscribers you have. You know what I'm saying? Keep your subscribers. You know, I don't need anything. I'm good. I made a decision a long time ago. You think you know me, but you really don't. Stop playing. Stop playing because you don't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? You wasting a lot of time. You're on a fool's errand, by the way. You wasting a lot of time over here trying to dig and trying to... you pocket watching, bro? You seriously pocket watching? Is that what we're doing? We're just pocket watching everything everybody does. You see me going to other people's channels.
For the dono.
You see me going to your channel pocket watching?
Just that troll because he violated your principles, Marlon.
Bro, Javi, yo, it's irritating, dog. Like, bro, since I started doing this channel, right? Since I started doing this channel back in 2019, full time in 2019, they think they know. They don't know. You understand what I'm saying? And I said, listen, I said, I'm a Lone Ranger. I said, I'm doing it. People ask me, yo, man, why you don't invite so-and-so? No. Unless it's like, you know, a developer or a head of a company or somebody that I grew up with or somebody that I know, like hip hop or somebody like that, fine. All these other channels, I don't mess with them, bro. I stay in my lane. Stay in your friggin' lane and mind your business, man. You know, you don't see me coming over there policing you and looking at how much money man, I can't stand people like that. I can't stand people like that. You know, if my audience, if my community, you know, saying, hey, man, where's this or where's that? Every single thing that you guys have dropped, I still have, or I used it for the benefit of the channel. You understand what I'm saying? And I keep it a buck. So listen, if you think that everything Microsoft does is perfect, keep saying that. Because how are you expecting to get review units if you're not being honest? Because you get review units, right? So therefore, if you get review units, then you know when you sign that NDA, it says be truthful. And this is somebody that's always signing NDAs. You see what I'm saying? You can't tell me anything because this is something I've done my entire career on the internet, sign freaking NDAs. And one of the biggest thing that they say in the NDA is be honest. Be honest with your feedback. So what? So Microsoft sends me something, and then now all of a sudden I'm gonna lie and say, "Oh, everything is all gravy" when it's not. No, that's being dishonest. That's a big difference, right? So don't come over here talking about dishonesty. Okay, no dishonesty over here. I speak my mind. You see what I'm saying? So you can sugarcoat whatever you want to sugarcoat with your audience and with what you want to do. That's your friggin' business. That has nothing to do with me. So don't play with me, first and foremost. You understand what I'm saying? So if you want to sit there and waste your time lying to your audience and being a fraud, that has nothing to do with me. You understand? Because I be honest with minds, right? 100%. Everything I say, I stand behind it. Everything I say is the truth from my heart. You understand? Yeah, I get hyped for games and stuff like that because that's who I am. I'm not going to sit here and be a boring log just sitting here. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to jump out of my seat, especially if something that looks really, really good to me. And I feel like the developers have put their heart and soul into it. You doggone right. Of course, I'm going to jump up out. I've been doing that for years. You understand? So you think you know me. You don't freaking know me. So stay in your friggin' lane. You understand what I'm saying? You know who you are too. I'm not playing. You understand me? That stuff pissed me off. I've always been like this. You haven't watched my channel? Go back from 10 plus years ago. Go back on all the videos I've done on freaking YouTube. and look, and you will see with your own two eyes, because I know you got two eyes and two freaking ears holes to hear. And you will see, same Marlon from way back when, I have not changed. You understand? My reactions, how I am, how I talk, everything, how I conduct myself, everything, right? So you want to talk about dishonesty and trying to bring God into it. Stop playing. You stop playing with God and do not bring God into this, because you don't see me bringing God into any of this conversation that we be having with these debates that we be having. You understand what I'm saying? You want to talk about dishonesty. Listen to me, man. Listen. You crossing the line, bro. You don't see me. And I'm only going to address this once. I'm only going to address this once because I don't do drama. But when you start dragging my name and bringing God into this and talking about I'm being dishonest, bro, don't play with me. You understand what I'm saying? Because if my audience is telling me not to show, I can show receipts. You can ask my wife. I got plenty of receipts. I keep them right here. They're right here. I have nothing to hide. Receipts. I have receipts. I keep them. You understand what I'm saying? For everything I buy, I keep them. If my audience ain't asking me for receipts, then I shouldn't even have to show receipts because they don't ask me for receipts. Maybe your audience do, but mine's don't. So I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Like, bro, listen to me, man. Stay in your, this is the problem. We worry about the next man. Worry about you. Worry about what you're doing and stay out of minds. That's why I don't F with people. This is one of people wonder why. This is why I don't mess with nobody. This is the reason why I'm over here, one man crew. You understand what I'm saying? One man. I don't screw with people, bro. I stay in my lane, mind my business. So if Microsoft ain't got a problem with me, man, you crazy out your brains? Oh, that's why Microsoft ain't gonna send you nothing. That's why Microsoft ain't gonna send you nothing because you this and you that. Man, Microsoft don't care. You're the only one that cares. You so worried. You see, this is a problem. This is the problem with you dudes, is that you're so fixated on worshiping these companies. Everything is so perfect. Look at me, bro. What? Oh, it's just Mike. Man, get out of here. Seriously, get out of here. Oh, if it was Sony, you wouldn't be saying that. What, bro? You know how many times I've been critical about Sony? Whoa, what? Really? We gonna do this? We really gonna do this? Since the start of this generation, I've called Sony out numerous times, time and time again. And my audience is like, yo, bro, XYZ, XYZ. Oh, man, Marlon this, Marlon that. I don't care. And Sony still, if Sony didn't want to work with me, well, what? Are you crazy in your brains? I have people from Sony that watches my channel. You understand what I'm saying? How I know this? I'll tell you one thing. I shouldn't even have to explain my friggin' self. Okay. Oh, yeah. If it was Sony this and Sony, you talk too much. You don't know anything. Oh, that's why you ain't got no Sony contacts. That's why Sony don't want to work with you. Sony never worked with you. You just lying, this and that. Bro, literally, dog. See, now my friend is probably texting me because he probably seeing my stream, probably wondering why I'm so friggin' upset. Listen, y'all remember the stream that I did where I said I was talking about GT7, right? And I was like, man, GT7 looks good. And man, can't wait to play the game, right? I don't have the game right now. I'll get the game later. I don't know if y'all remember. And literally after the stream ended, I'm just trying to prove a point. I shouldn't even have to prove a point because I don't have anything to hide. I can show emails. I have nothing to hide. You understand what I'm saying? But to just show you how these people are. And As soon as the stream ended, I got an email from someone. I can't say their name because they told me, and I'm a man of my word. They told me, yo, don't mention my name on stream. And they sent me GT7. That's how I end up with GT7. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody from Sony was watching the stream and they heard when I said I did not have the game. God of War Ragnarok. You think I bought God of War Ragnarok? Oh, this man out here. You know what I'm saying? Think I bought God of War Ragnarok? No. They sent me God of War Ragnarok, bro. They gave me the game. Where were you? Where were you when all this was happening? That was donated to me from my audience. The game, the digital game was sent to me by Sony. Where were you? Days Gone Remastered. That was from Sony. You think I just put hashtag ad, thank you PlayStation, just to say all that? Because that's the FTC guidelines. You freaking Looney Tune. That's the FTC guidelines. You're supposed to say that. So you want to be so, what? Okay, so you're probably mad and in your feelings because you're not getting games from Sony. That's what this is. Or you're not getting stuff from Xbox. That's what it is. But you're so high and mighty for Xbox. Listen to me, man. Stay in your lane, bro. And mind your business. Because even though I'm always, you can ask anybody up in here right now. Anybody up in here, they'll tell you. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna start the show. I'm only addressing this once, and I don't care. You understand? Make your videos, make your live streams, make your little lame tweets. I don't care. But keep my name out your mouth. Because you don't see me tweeting about you or tagging you or any of that. Stay in your friggin' lane. All right? You see me always being super critical about Sony, speaking my mind, critiquing them. That don't stop Sony from working with me. And I keep it professional. That don't stop them from working with me. Microsoft, they send me games. They gave me Gears, all this stuff. They send me games. And they obviously watch my channel. So, come on. Like, I get Call of Duty. Like, I just got the beta from Microsoft. Like, for the PlayStation. Like really, we doing this? Like, they still working with me. Like, so for you to sit there and be like, oh, well, yeah, that's why they're not sending you anything because you this and you don't know anything. You don't know anything. You have no idea. You are the only ones that are so uptight, like a vice grip, when it comes to these companies. You are afraid to talk and afraid to speak your mind because you're so worried about what everybody else thinks about you. And you're trying to get your coins. Get your bread. Lie to your audience and get your bread. You see what I'm saying? I think to be honest with you, that's dishonest. Because you're not being for real. You're not being genuine. You're being fake. You see what I'm saying? So everything is all positive. Everything is all great, right? And you think that's going to land you all the deals. You're going to get all the brand deals, right? Yeah, you can sell your soul, but mine is not for sale. So you do you, and I'm going to do me. And stay out of my email. You see what I'm saying? Stop friggin' emailing me. And stop that's some female type stuff. Stop DMing me and stop friggin' stay out of my email, bro. Listen to me, man. No. You don't see me play with people, bro. You see me DMing you? You see me emailing you? That's some female type stuff. Chill out. Relax and pay attention to your ship. I'll pay attention. You do you and I'm going to do me. The heck are we doing, bro? This is, you see, this is why I've realized this is why the community is the way it is. The fan bases are the way they are. This is why there's so much division, corruption. You see what I'm saying? And lies and fabrication. This is why it's toxic. This is why it's the way it is. Because y'all want to sit there and damage control everything. Like, where's your backbone? You have zero backbone. You have zero credibility. Garbage. Pisses me off, man. How can people even listen to you? How can you even be real with people? How can people even trust you? Huh? Please tell me, how can people trust you? If I look at this product, which you hear this all the time. If I look at this product and I'm like, Marlon, what's your thoughts on the Xbox LIX? Oh man, it's great. It's perfect. What? It's 10 out of 10. It's perfect. Okay, that's it. That's it. It's perfect. Like, no, like it's not. It's perfect. You think I'm gonna sit here and be like, oh my God, it's so great? Like, yes, Microsoft, I don't care. Microsoft, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. And you ain't getting no more airtime. Listen to me. Listen to me. I've watched other reviewers echo the same thing that I'm saying about this device. You hear me? You hear me? I've watched reviewers say the same thing about this device and how much Asus could have done better, how much Microsoft could have done better. You're the only one that's sitting there damage controlling for a corporation that don't care about you. They don't care about you. And I still bought it. I still bought it. Where were you when I said I pre-ordered this? I told my audience I didn't even ask for a red cent for this. I said, guys, I pre-ordered this thing. I used my credit card and I pre-ordered this thing, and this thing will be coming in for review purposes. And I even said, hey, it might be going back after the review is done. Because I already have a ROG Ally X. I just got this for review purposes. Just like if Microsoft would have sent me this thing, I would have to send it back. That's how it works. You don't know? You got a channel. Come on, you should know this. Why are we doing this? You should know this. Are you that naive in your brains? You should know this. Come on, you should know this. When they send you something, it's not for you to keep. You freaking, bro.
Marlon spitting fire. Pretty sure I see hot embers floating in background.
Bro. Man, bro. I'm going Super Saiyan. You already know, Loki. You already know. You see what I'm saying? Like, listen, man. If they send you something, if Microsoft would have sent me this thing, I would have to send it back. So clearly, if you are in this space and you got all the subscribers you should know the game. You should already know how this is. This is a joke. You're supposed to know the game. They're not sending you this review unit for you to keep. You freaking, bro, I'm trying not to send myself today. You understand what I'm saying? You have to send it back. You clearly don't understand how a YouTube channel works, right? A tech YouTube channel works. You don't get sent every single piece of tech. You have to spend money. You have to spend your own money and buy the devices, buy them, review them, return them, and move on to the next thing. You clearly don't understand how this works, huh? You're that naive that you don't understand how this works. What a freaking joke. You know what I'm saying? What a joke. And this last thing I'm going to say. You clearly don't know. But I'm a diehard Xbox fan. I have every Xbox console there is. Look on the history of my channel. You over here running your mouth, acting like a female. Listen, bro, don't get me upset. You see what I'm saying? Where were you when I bought the One X? Where were you when I bought the Xbox One? Huh? Where were you at? Xbox 360. What? Are we doing this right now? Huh? We're really doing this? Where were you when I bought the Series X? Huh? All the controllers, red, blue, green, black. Where's my other control? My first, oh yeah, you're not an Xbox fan. I'm not an Xbox fan. Okay. All these controllers. You think you know me, but you don't. What are you doing? What are you doing right now? I even recorded a video of me unboxing this joint and I didn't even upload it. I didn't even upload it to the channel. My first Pro controller from Microsoft. I'm pretty sure people know what this is. You're not an Xbox fan. You don't buy Xbox products. Really? You don't know me. You don't know me. Clearly you don't. So before you start acting like a little girl and emailing and sending messages on things you don't know, get your facts straight. Freaking Looney Tune, bro. Listen to me, man. Choice is yours. Stay in your lane and I'll stay in mine. Don't deviate. Stay in your lane and I'll stay in mine. It pisses me off, man. That's that. You guys know me. I don't play around like that, bro. I don't play around like that. I really don't. People calling you dishonest and bringing God into this. Do not bring God into this. Please do not do that, because that's gonna get me upset. You understand me? You're crossing the line. And this is why I'm taking my time right now. This is the last time I'm going to address this. I'm always going to be me. You don't like what I have to say? Go your box side somewhere else. You shouldn't be even clicking on my channel. What are you doing clicking on my channel for? Why are you listening to me? That's why, this is what pisses me off. Like, people waste so much time focusing on negativity and trying to bring somebody else down. Focus on your own shit, bro. Focus on you.
Thanks for the dono.
Freaking
Watched her first videos. You not changed.
bro. Clearly they don't watch a channel. You don't watch the channel. I'm tired of these freaking fanboys. I'm so tired of them. You understand you clearly don't watch a channel. You don't. Because I'm the same way. I have not changed. You think it's now I've been critical about Xbox? I've been critical about Xbox for years. Did that stop me from going to E3? Did that stop me from shaking Phil? I have pictures of me and Phil Spencer at E3 at a Bethesda party or on the E3 floor in LA. Get invited to all these E3 parties. Bro, my legacy extends beyond this YouTube stuff. Are you crazy in your brains? Exchange business cards, phone numbers with these execs. I don't call them. I don't even email them like some of y'all do. You understand what are you doing? What? You think this is my first rodeo? Bro, I've been doing gaming professionally since check my stats. Check my stats. I've been doing gaming professionally way before I did YouTube. You don't know that, do you? I've been going to E3 since 2006. When some of y'all were still in freaking middle school. Maybe you were in middle school when I was going to E3. Shaking hands with these higher up execs. Going to the Xbox booth. Talking about you ain't an Xbox fan. You ain't this, you ain't that. You're man. Oh my God, bro. You're crazy out your mind. Listen to me, man. You know what, guys? I'm not going to let this ruin my day, bro. But you guys know me. I'm always honest. I'm always upfront. Every dime that you guys donate, I try to tell you boys, every dime you donate, it goes back into the channel. That's it. Oh, he's just taking your money. Yeah. So what are you doing with your audience? What are you doing? I don't know what you do. Worry about another man. I don't know, man. That's kind of funny to me. You worrying about another man. That don't sound too good. Don't worry about another man. Worry about you. That don't sound too good. My dad, I really want to say something, but I can't say it because of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You worrying about another man. That's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Unless you swing the other way, and I don't swing the other way. I'm sorry. You worry too much about another man. Worry about yourself. and who you with. All right. Now I'm going to say it again. So we got some topics that we got to discuss today. I'm just irritated. You guys know me already. You know what I'm saying? When I got something to say, I got something to say. And stop worrying about another man and worry about yourself. Worry about another man too much. It's not good, man. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? Worry about yourself and whoever you with. Swear. we are way too sensitive, bro. You know what I mean? We act like females. Way too friggin' sensitive. You know what I'm saying? So freaking sensitive. Listen, I don't go the other way. You know what I mean? So the way that you going, whether it's left or right, I don't go those kind of ways. I go the way how God intended it to be. So if that's you, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? You worry about another man too much. I don't understand these dudes, man. They spend so much time, you know, being laser focusing on your content. And then they try to make videos and then try to put you on blast. Like, bro, you worry about another man too much. Worry about yourself and who you with. I don't know who you with. I don't know how you swing, but however you swing, that's your friggin' business. I know how I swing and how I get down. You feel me? And that's until the day I close my eyes. That's the way I get down. I don't go the other way. No. I want no hot breath on top of my neck. You feel me? Listen to me, man. Don't let me say things I don't want to say. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You worry about yourself, and I'm going to worry about mines. So we going to talk about the PS5 Pro. We got some improvements going on. Over here, come on, talk about, you know what I'm saying? Nonsense. You mind your business. Mind your business. I'm not somebody to play with. You know what I mean? I'm not somebody to play with. I'm crazy. I am a crazy individual. I am a crazy person, and I speak my mind. I don't care. I don't. All right. So you keep on with your feminine ways. That's your business. It has nothing to do with me. So we're gonna talk about the Pro today, guys. We have some improvements. Thank you so much. I don't know why. Benjamin B, thank you for that $1 Goku. Says name and shame them, Marlon. Ah, man. Nah. Thank you for the Goku. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it, man. I don't do names. I don't call out names, man. And I'm not here to shame anybody, but when you cross the line and you so worried about my business and calling me dishonest and trying to prove a point of saying that you think you know me when you don't, and you have zero evidence, come on, man. Mind your business. That's a little feminine, dog. That's a little feminine for you to sit there and around the clock, like Judge Judy, worried about somebody else's business when you should be worried about yours. You see me over there pocket watching, you that's feminine. You understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, bro. Don't get me started. Don't play with me. You know what I mean? If that's how you swing the way you swing. The heck are we doing? Nah, bro. If that's the way, don't try to make me the way you are. The heck? You crazy out your rabbit mind. Stop playing with me. All right. So we're going to talk about the Pro. We're going to talk about Days Gone handheld. We're going to talk about something interesting that's going on with Outerworlds 2. With this, we're going to talk about Shuhei Yoshida with the PlayStation 6 and his thoughts about, you know, just how games are looking right now. And then we also have some other topics as well that we're going to be. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about the PlayStation 6 manufacturing as well. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. You know, I'm tired of it. It was building. It was building up for me. You know, like it's irritating. You know, in this space, it's irritating. This is why I keep to myself and I stay to myself, because you can't trust people. You know what I mean? And let me tell you this, the less people know about your business, the better it is for you. Because it's oh my God, bro. Man, I swear, these dudes act like they're on General Hospital. They're on Bold and the Beautiful. They're on freaking Young and Restless. Are you on Young and Restless, bro? Are you on Bold and the Beautiful? Are you on General Hospital? I swear. Gossiping and yapping your mouth. And you don't know nothing. Waste of time. Waste of time. All right, guys. So let's get the dice rolling here. Thank y'all so much for y'all support, man. I appreciate y'all. Here we go, man. Let's talk about the Pro real quick. We got some improvements, apparently, that we need to discuss and talk about. So here we go. All right. So hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Let's go. All right. So here we go. So we have, this is coming from PlayStationLifestyle.net. New PS5 Pro model is an improvement over the original. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go rush out there and go buy no PS5 Pro now. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you to trade in your old PS5 Pro to go buy this new one. Well, depending on how you actually look at this improvement. All right. So says right here that Sony Interactive Entertainment has quietly released a new model, which my man Bill Kun over there from Deal Labs was correct. Let's go, Pablo Ray 18. Let's go, brother.
Thanks for the dono.
Don't forget Xbox Dev Kits price increase.
Xbox Dev Kits price increase.
Ooh, shoot, man. I forgot, bro. Oh, man. Yo, Pablo, welcome to the elite part of the nation, my brother. Thank you so much for your support. Let me go ahead and put you up on the board. Make sure you go to the community tab, Pablo, where you can find access to all your perks. That puts you in the running for our next stream this week. And we're going to have some giveaways as well. So thank you so much. That puts us at what? 313. All right. So thank you so much, my brother. Welcome. Hopefully we can get more and more people to join up on our membership club giveaways, hangouts coming out. We got tons of stuff happening. So I appreciate you. All right. So let's get back in the huddle here. So new PS5 Pro model is an improvement over the original. Sony Interactive has quietly released a new model of its high-end console option, the PS5 Pro. According to previous rumors, the new iteration makes some slight improvements to the original, although the price may be more expensive after the recent price hike. PlayStation players who have yet, listen to this, who have yet to purchase the enhanced console will be happy to hear that the new model is in fact an improvement. And so, just slightly. Okay. So basically here, what are the improvements with the new Pro model? Improvements. In a recent video with YouTuber Austin Evans conducted tests to compare the new PS5 Pro model with the original. This included testing and obviously the weight, the power efficiency, the temperatures, noise, and a teardown, showing differences in the component. So you ready for this? Okay. So for the weight, the original PS5 Pro clocked in at 3,103 grams, while the new iteration was 3,016 grams. So basically a 87 gram difference. All right. Now this is due to some alterations made to the actual fan, the motherboard, and the power supply. Each are lighter than the components found in the actual original console. Theoretically, these slight changes would make it cheaper to manufacture. So Sony, yeah, you guys are following, okay? All right. So the original rumors claimed that the new PS5 Pro model would be around 2 to 3% more power efficient or energy efficient than its original counterpart. It seems those rumors are true. Oh, hold on. So are you guys hearing this? The original rumors claimed that the new PS5 Pro model would be around 2 to 3% more energy efficient than the original counterpart. It seems those rumors are true, although idle numbers are similar when tested with games like Astro's Playroom and GT7. Ironically, we're talking about GT7. Goated for sure. Evans actually found an improvement of 3 to 4%. They also found that the new model runs slightly less cooler and is a bit quieter. Now, let's stop right there. Let's stop right there. That's it. That's it. That's all the improvements that Austin Evans has discovered. Let's stop right there. Now, is that enough for you to trade in your PS5 Pro for this new one? No. If you are brand new to the Pro and you're looking at this, heck yes. Heck yes. If I was in the market to buy a Pro right now to this day, heck yes, you're doggone right. I'll be going out there right now to be like, hey, you know what? I'm getting me a Pro. Because typically when these companies come out with like different revisions and stuff, they always come out with other subtle changes, certain revisions after the original. And so, it's going to be either more power efficient, it's going to be a little bit lighter, it's going to be cheaper to manufacture, stuff like that. And, slightly less cooler and stuff. That's cool. But I'm going to be honest with you. My PS5 Pro, I can't even hear when this thing is even on, bro. Beside the disk drive, if I take away the disk drive off of my Pro, I can't hear. I literally can't hear, guys. I can't hear nothing. I literally can't hear anything. I don't know about you guys with your PS5 Pros, but because the disk drives are noisy anyway, but I'm just saying, like the Pro itself, it's very quiet. The OG Pro, because that's the one I have. And I had it since, shout out to my man Skillful if he's watching. Love you, bro. I had my OG, PS5 Pro thanks to Skillful, and no issues. No issues in terms of loudness or it running hot. I mean, that thing is a beast. Like it cuts through anything I throw at it. So, I mean, that's kind of nice that Sony is actually doing this, but is it enough to warrant you be like, yeah, sign me up? Like, not really. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, the graphics looks better or the processor or you're getting more RAM. Those are noticeable changes like a new processor or, more RAM or things of that nature or faster SSD. Oh, yeah, the SSD is noticeable faster than, okay, you see what I'm saying? But that's not going to happen because why is that not going to happen? PlayStation 6. Hello, that's why. So let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think about the new PS5 Pro model and with, subtle changes, to the actual hardware, nothing out there for you to be, or I got another one for you guys. Oh, I got to be silly now. I'm in a better mood now. You know what? Thank you, Jesus, for telling me, hey, it's all good. It's all good. That's all I hear in my spirit right now. It's all good. Just get hyped, get out. This is some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do this right here. You don't have to be this guy. What? A new PS5 Pro? Where you going? I'm going to GameStop. You going to GameStop? Why are you going to GameStop? I gotta get me that new PS5 Pro, dog. Nah, bro, you ain't got to. You ain't got to, baby. You ain't got to. You ain't got to. You ain't got to, baby. It's okay. If you get an original Pro, you'll be all right. All right. Let's shift. I know y'all laughing. I ain't even got to look at the chat. Let's shift gears to our next topic at hand. And this one right here. All right. So remember we were talking about the PlayStation 6 handheld, right? Man, I really hope that Sony can bring something fresh to the table because we deserve that as gamers, right? We don't deserve the same stuff over and over again. We deserve something fresh. And I really hope that Sony, with this new handheld that they're working on, that it blow us away. You see what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of you guys don't like the PS Portal because it's essentially a remote player, even though it stands on its own now after so many updates since launch. But I really want to tell you guys, a lot of you guys have shown Sony that, hey, Sony, if you make the right handheld, I'll buy it. I can almost guarantee you right now, if I ask the PlayStation fan base, look, listen, if Sony comes out with another handheld, maybe similar to the PSP, like how the PSP was or how the Vita was, I can almost guarantee you, if the price is right, because that's very critical with the pricing. If the price is right, I can almost guarantee you're going to buy it. You see what I'm saying? If it have its own standalone handheld, which this one is rumored to be, playing PS5 games or PS4 games or whatever the case may be, maybe you're able to stream PlayStation 6 games. We don't know all the variables. The only thing that we do know about is this low power mode that the handheld is going to possess. And it seems as though ever since Sony rolled out this low power mode where the games are going to be running at a lower frame rate and also at a less sharper resolution. And so, yeah, man, I'm excited about this handheld. I'm because this is apparently something that Sony is building from the ground up to launch alongside the PlayStation 6. So as long as it's something different that we have never experienced before, and Sony can make this appeal to the mass, because why people ask me, yeah, PlayStation Portal is not perfect. I've already said that numerous times. Right? One of the biggest drawbacks to the PlayStation Portal is what? Come on. Is the fact that it relies on your internet. You understand what I'm saying?
We will make our own destiny.
Think we'll get on board expandable memory? I can't see them shipping a handheld with more than 1 terabyte.
Probably. Yeah. See, now, Ninja, I'm gonna say this. Yes, I would say about a terabyte. About a terabyte is 2 terabyte would be nice, but it's gonna cost more. I would say Sony should learn from the PSP days and the Vita days. Right? Because you remember back in the day, all that stuff was proprietary, Magic Gate proprietary, storage cards and stuff like that. The SD cards that they were using, all proprietary stuff. Well, we're past that now. So I think, at least I hope, with this handheld, my hopes for this handheld is one, a OLED screen, an 8-inch OLED screen. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Sony, if you're watching it, anybody from PlayStation watching this, listen, man. All right, this is my dream. This is my dream wish list for this handheld. An 8-inch screen. Okay, Zen 5, or by then it's probably going to be Zen 6 architecture anyway. But a 8-inch OLED screen. Oh my goodness. Even if it's IPS, regular IPS, fine. But I would like an OLED screen, an 8-inch. If Lenovo can do it, come on, Sony, you can do it. An 8-inch screen. I would like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do love the way how the Portal feels. The Portal is very comfortable in hand. You know why? Because it have the grips of the DualSense on the side of the screen. So if they can somehow do the same thing, and make it, because ergonomics is very important. And this is one of the reasons why I do love this device. For the example of how it feels in the hand. This is one of the biggest things I could give it a big score for, which I did say in my impressions video. I said, man, this thing feels so good in the hand. And I said in my video too, if people were paying attention, that this is the definitive way on how Asus intended for the Ally X to be. Maybe they didn't have all the R&D and the design for the ROG Ally X, back in 2024 for this design. But I'm telling you, this is the definitive way. Like I said, perfectly. Go watch the video back if you think I'm lying. This is the perfect way to experience the ROG Ally X, the original one. This right here, this same design with the same 7-inch screen. If they would have released this back in 2024, oh my God, right? But now we're in 2025 going into 2026. It is what it is, okay? But like I said, the way how this feels in the hand, it's heavier. It's noticeable. I think I'd say about a couple ounces more than the Ally X, but I will say that it feels really good in the hand. So if Sony continues down that trend with, how the PS Portal actually feels in hand, and give us a nice screen, give us a really good, like an 80 watt hour battery or something. Oh my Lord. 80 watt hour battery, because that's like the gold standard now, thanks to the Ally X and the Xbox Ally X. You see how confusing that is? If they could give us an 80 watt hour battery and give us obviously the features of, well, it's probably going to be the DualSense 2, because I still do think that the technology from this controller is going to carry over into the PlayStation 6, and it's going to be more refined, and it's going to have more features. Remember the rumors that we were hearing about, oh, you can remove the battery and all this? We did talk about that yesterday, that there is a version 3 of this controller, but the battery is not non-removable still. But I'm just saying, for the PlayStation 6, give us a DualSense 2, better battery life. We can actually remove the battery if we want to. Better vibrations, better haptics, better adaptive triggers, things of that nature. Implement that into the handheld. Oh, Lord, have mercy. And then have these same triggers right here. Oh, Lord. Same button layout, maybe just a little bit better. Oh, my God. What? And I'm not done yet. And give us the full M.2 2280 SSD. I'm not talking about no 2230 SSD, the shorter one or I'm not talking about no 2235. No, or 45. No. I want that full fat 2280 M.2 SSD. Come on, Sony, you know this. Make it happen, Sony. Make it happen. Give us the ability to go in there and change out the SSD that we want. Up to 8 terabytes. Make it easy for us. Come on, Sony. You know this. So if Sony can do that, and Wi-Fi 7, not no Wi-Fi 5 or no Wi-Fi 6, Wi-Fi, bro, I promise you, if we go into 2028 with Sony, with this handheld, and we getting some doggone Wi-Fi 6E, I'm going to be very upset. Sony, because I called you out on that portal. Go look at my portal coverage. Listen to me. Sony, stop playing. You better make sure Wi-Fi 7 is at the helm of that freaking handheld. Bluetooth 6.0 probably by then, and and some really good speakers. I don't want to hear, because this is another great thing about this device. The speakers on this sounds better than the original Ally X. See, I told you, there's some things I love about this device. If these frauds would listen to my videos and listen to what I said, I never said that this thing was trash. I said that the screen is one of the biggest Achilles heel, especially when you're getting older and it's getting a little bit harder for you to see. Having windows on this thing, it's very hard to see the text on a 7-inch screen. Imagine if, man, this device would have been perfect if it had an 8-inch screen, OLED or non-OLED. I don't even care. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just be biased towards OLED. Even if it was like the MSI Claw 8, where it was just an IPS screen. Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me right now? It will be chef kiss. It would have been so much better, and it would feel so much like a much more newer experience that you're actually getting. You see what I'm saying? But that's neither there nor there. Now, let's get back to what I was saying. So that's my wish list for the Sony handheld. If Sony can somehow, come on, Sony, like, come on, do it right. So you can force the hand of other companies to do even better. This is why I try to tell you boys that we need more competition, because if Asus does have competition, but if Microsoft really wanted to dial down and make their own handheld, oh, that would have been so amazing to see Microsoft and Sony go toe to toe. That was the whole point of my conversation yesterday. But no, people want to get mad and get in their little feelings and go make videos and go say this and that. All I'm saying is, if Microsoft, with the money that they have and the talent that they have, they could have made their own freaking handheld to go with their next generation Xbox, right? And to go up against Sony. And that way Sony and Microsoft could be competing. Listen, if they're not going to be competing in the console space anymore, at least handheld wars, right? Because that's what people are saying now. It's a handheld wars. At least they could be going toe to toe together. You see what I'm saying? Now Sony is like, okay, well, Microsoft ain't doing nothing, so we going to... You see? Before people sit there and run their freaking mouths and act like little schoolgirls, they will understand where Marlon is coming from. All Marlon is saying, like, bro, Microsoft is $1 trillion company. There's no reason why. Yes, it's going to take R&D. It's going to take logistics and advertisement and all this money. You got the money. You spending the money on all this other stuff. Why not come up with your own handheld? You're Microsoft. How amazing would that be? Somebody say something, man. And no, let me feel like I'm wasting my time here. I know some of y'all agree with me. How amazing it would have been if Microsoft would have got up off of their high freaking horses, all right? One of the richest company, most profitable company in the world, make their own dedicated handheld and release it to the world. Man, I will be all over it like water on rice. And then Sony looking at that and be like, oh, all right, Hiroki, yo, you see that? You see that right there? Oh shoot. Yeah. We need to do better. We need to do better than that. We're gonna give our fans a bigger screen, faster RAM, more accessibility for storage. You see what I'm saying? All I'm trying to say is this: like, the more competition we have, y'all, the better it is for us. That's it, man. That's all this whole debate we were having yesterday, and people were getting in their feelings. All I'm saying is Microsoft and Sony toe to toe, and yo, you're not going toe to toe on the consoles, but at least with the handheld, oh, chef freaking kiss. Cheeto, I don't even know why Goku's not popping up. He said, I don't know if you saw I tag you on X about Sarabon saying something about next gen Xbox in an interview. Yes. Cheeto, I know you weren't here yesterday. I talked about it yesterday on yesterday's stream. So, yeah, I've talked about it. And so, yeah. So I appreciate that. But yo, listen to me now. Sony, this new feature that's supposed to be on the handheld. This is what this whole conversation is about. This has come from pushsquare.com. I need y'all to pay attention to this. Okay. It says, surprise, Days Gone remastered update takes advantage of new PS5 feature. Freaky deaky. Days Gone Remastered has become the latest PS5 game next to Demon Souls. And there's a bunch of other PS5 games with this PS6 handheld feature. Oh, Sony ain't wasting no time. Shouts to the GOAT Cerny. PS5 game to take advantage of Sony's new power saver feature. What is that? Sony has gradually been rolling out support for this new profile after it was added to its console in a recent firmware update. So pay attention, guys. It says, while we haven't been able to test out the feature in Ben Studios' apocalyptic open world just yet, we recently reported on how Demon Souls power draw could be dramatically reduced by selecting the option. So this, however, comes at an expense of image quality and frame rate. So again, guys, this power saver feature is what's supposed to be in the PlayStation 6 handheld. Oh boy, I can't wait to really see how Sony is going to take this power saver feature and implement it into the PlayStation 6 handheld, because that's going to be fantastic. What's the biggest thing when it comes to handheld? Playing the games at what? Can't hear you. Lower wattages, saving battery life, and power efficiency, right? That's it. Plain and simple, right? So this, woo, yo. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to play the hype song right now. Y'all not even realizing how much of a game changer that's going to be. Oh, man. Y'all boys are sleeping today. Come on.
Hey, this is for all the PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is.
If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo come on. It ain't just PlayStation pony. All right? It ain't just PlayStation pony. It's Xbox. It's Nintendo boys. Everybody gonna eat good. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype.
Listen, bro. Why am I saying get hype? That's gonna be amazing. This new power saver feature is going to be perfect for that handheld, because playing these PS5 games on this device, playing PlayStation 6 games, you're probably only going to be able to stream it. Think about this. PS4 games on the go. Think about this. Turning on that feature. This is why I'm so excited. You better jump out of your seats right now. This is why I'm so excited about this feature, because, yo, you are saving power, which means you're going to be saving battery. Come on. Where y'all at? Let me see some fire emotes in the chat. You're saving power by saving battery. And when you're playing on handheld, what really matters the most to you, right? What really matters the most? Your battery life, getting the most that you can get out of it, right? You're not so worried about the best looking graphics or resolution or even frame rate. Yes, frame rate does matter, but that's why you have upscaling. Ooh, this is going to be good. This feature that Sony has rolled out on the PS5 is truly a game changer, and I can't wait to see it implemented in their handheld, because that's going to be awesome, man. What an experience you're going to be having playing Days Gone Remastered on that particular device, or Demon Souls, or even some of these newer God of War Ragnarok, and you're able to turn on this power saver mode. Yes, the resolution is going to take a hit. Yes, the frame rate is going to take a hit, but some of you guys don't care. If the game even runs at 30 frames, you don't care. I mean, you guys have shown me that this entire generation. Marlon, I don't care. You over here yapping your little mouth talking about frame rate this and frame rate that, 60 frames per second. Marlon, I don't care. And I know. You know what I mean? Some of you guys from the beginning of this generation, you did not care. Let's keep it a buck. You did not care about 60 frames. I was the one that hyped y'all up on 60 frames. I was the one like, no, stop settling. And some of y'all got mad at me, but I'm like, yo, no, 60 or nothing. Y'all don't remember that? 60 over everything? Come on, where my 2020 boys at? 2019 boys, where you at? When I said that, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, you should know this, brother. You should know this, man. You know what I'm saying? When I was telling y'all, but some of y'all, for a handheld like that, and Sony got to be careful with the price of this device, right? You can't charge too much and you can't charge too little. You got to be right there in the middle. I don't know how much that's going to be, $399. I would say no more than $399. Sony will be out of their minds if they charge $500. But with the way how the world is right now, it's probably going to be about $500. And I will happily pay $500 for it. I will happily do it. Why is that? Because the library of games that I do have in PlayStation digitally, and on top of that too, this new power saver mode. Okay, and not only that too. Woo! Pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm cooking real good on this one today. Pay attention. It tastes really good, huh? Yeah. Listen to me. Not only that too, guys, you must remember, the key takeaway here is, well, you have to look at what's going on right now with PS5 Pro. Remember, PlayStation 5 Pro is what? I can't hear you. Is what? An extension of what the PlayStation 6 is going to be. You understand what I'm saying? It's an appetizer of what PlayStation 6 is going to be. And if the PlayStation 6 handheld is going to be like the PlayStation 6, guess what? I think you know where I'm going with this. AI! Come on! You think I'm an idiot? What do you think this thing differentiates itself from everything else on the market in terms of the chip? This has a Z2 Extreme AI. Shout out to my man Allen Iverson. You understand what I'm saying? So it has all the AI stuff built in, and updates are going to be coming out for this thing. You know, auto FSR and all this kind of stuff. SR, whatever it's going to be called. And it's going to be driven by AI. Look at the PS5 Pro. Come on, you should know this. Is driven by AI, the algorithm with the upscaling with PSSR. I think y'all know where I'm going with this. So the next generation, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to what I'm telling you. The next generation of PlayStation is going to be driven even more with AI. This handheld, at the heart and soul of it, is going to be driven with AI. So if Sony is going to be updating the PS5 Pro with PSSR early next year, can you imagine by the time that handheld comes out? Ooh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You tripping, dogs. You are tripping if you think I'm crazy in my brain cells. Can you imagine by the time we get to the PlayStation, you'll be like, man, class is in session. Let's go, Marlon. Relax. I ain't that important. Listen to me now. Just predictions. But listen, based off of what we got right now. Think about when we get the PlayStation 6 and this handheld and how much more refined the upscaling technology is going to be. Woo! I'm shaking right now because I'm having goosebumps. Think about how much better, not even just with PlayStation 6 and that handheld, but also the next Xbox. Ooh, you boys ain't ready for the next Xbox. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Oh my God. So if PSSR is already improving like it is right now, this thing is going to be even better in the future with AI because it has that AI variant of the Z2 Extreme chip. Ooh, so all the AI upscaling abilities and stuff will be on this one and not so much on the non-AI versions. Same thing that's going to be happening when we get into PlayStation 6. Oh my Lord, have mercy. So this, where am I going with this? Listen to me. So with this lower power saver feature, woo, I'm shaking right now. Oh man, I'm shaking right now. Listen to me. With this lower power saver feature, the resolution takes a hit and the frame rate takes a hit currently right now when you do it on the Pro or you do it on the base PS5. So think about the newest update to PSSR by the time the PlayStation 6 comes out. Like, it's going to be even better than how it is now. Think about having that on that handheld and then using this same new power saver mode. Oh my God, bro. The image quality is going to look even better because when you turn on PSSR or whatever it's going to be called by the time it comes, you see where I'm going with this? So now you're saving battery and saving power and all this stuff, and you're getting the power efficiency and you're getting the new upscaling capability. Oh, I'm done talking. That's a wrap. I'm done talking now.
Hey, this is for all them PS boys out there, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype. If you a Xbox boy, you need to get hype. If you a Nintendo boy, you need to get hype. Get hype, get hype, get hype. If you a Sony pony, giddy up, giddy up. If you a Sony pony, you need to get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype, get hype, man. It's about to go down.
Hey, all right. So let's move on to our next topic at hand. All right, let's go. So all I'm saying is this: with this new power saver mode, man, why am I so excited about this new power saver? Because this is what handhelds really do need, especially handhelds that are being built by a console manufacturer. This is why this is such a big deal. Because with what Sony started with here with PSSR,
Thanks for the dono.
Man, bro, listen, bro.
It's going to be a monster.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. And who knows? Shout out to Brandon Johnson. Who knows? This is not, and I know some of y'all be like, oh, Sony this, oh, here he goes. That has nothing to do with anything. What I'm saying is look on paper right now what we have with the PS5 Pro. Look at how the technology is getting better and better. The upscaling technology is getting better and better. That's what I'm talking about. With this newer power saver mode, how well that's going to mesh with the PS6 handheld, how well it's going to mesh with PSSR 3.0, whatever it's going to be called. That's going to be crazy good. Oh, man. And who knows? Might force Microsoft's hand to make their own handheld. I'm just, okay. Okay, whatever. Y'all don't get it. Y'all still don't get it. Obviously, all this going to boil down to price, R&D, shipping logistics, shipping, all these things. Right? When it's all said and done, we will see. But Sony has already given us this lower power saver mode. Not going to be for everybody. Because most people like me, I don't want to play my games with lower resolution and 30 frames per second. No. But with this handheld, I don't mind. Because it's a handheld. You know what I mean? Yeah, would I want 60 on everything? Heck yeah. But depending on how powerful this handheld's going to be, we will see. All right, let's talk about PlayStation 6 manufacturing right quick, and let's see what's happening here. All right, hit that like button for me. Hit that share button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you all so much for the support, and let's get this going. All right, so rumor, PSU.com is reporting PlayStation 6 manufacturing to begin around mid-2027. Woo! So we're looking at about 2028. We're looking at about 2028 for that PlayStation 6, guys. I'm just saying. Ooh-wee. You ready? Ooh-wee. So, YouTuber Moore's Law is Dead has revealed in a recent video that he has obtained a document that confirms the manufacturing of the PlayStation 6 will be around the middle of 2027. Ooh, man. According to the video, not only is Sony planning to kick off the production of its next generation system in mid-2027, but this has been in the pipeline for about 2 years now. Moore's Law is Dead was discussing in a recent video with Mark Cerny, where he touched on Project Amethyst with AMD specifically in regard to implementing new features in a future console in a few years' time. Few years' time, you say. Quote, this has come from Moore's Law. I literally have a document when they're manufacturing these. And it's in the middle of, oh boy, it's in the middle to early of 2027. And that's exactly when they're manufacturing the PS6. So this man is basically saying he has a document showing that the PlayStation 6 manufacturing will start in the middle to early 2027. Man, can't believe I'm even talking about this right now. That's crazy. And I believe him because he got his hands on the documents for PS5 Pro. And he knew a lot of stuff about PS5 Pro. That's why Sony came after him. So, still take it with a grain of salt. But, yeah, this man, he knows a lot of people. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think? All right, so let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic. Hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to the channel, man. Let's go. Are you guys ready for PlayStation 6? Because I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Are you ready? Because I'm not. I honestly want PS5 for another 5 more years before we actually even talk about PlayStation 6 or even exist. But I know some of y'all are ready because you like that new. You know, come on. Yo, don't lie. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. You know, some of y'all want the PlayStation 6. Nah, I'm good with the PS5. I'm good with the Pro and the PS5 for at least another 5 more years before PlayStation 6 comes out. Why is that? Before we get to the next topic, you're probably like, Marlon, why? What's wrong with you? Calm down. Calm your Kool-Aid down. Okay. The reason why is because I feel like the PS5 and the PS5 Pro and the Xbox Series X and the S still have a lot more life left into it. And I just feel like a lot of developers still haven't pushed the PS5 or PS5 Pro or even Series X to its limits or to its fullest potential. We have seen some examples, but not enough examples. You feel what I'm saying? That's just kind of like where I'm at. That's just my thoughts. What's your thoughts? All right. So let's go ahead. Shuhei Yoshida. Love Shuhei Yoshida-san. Okay, y'all ready? Make sure y'all boys hit that like button if you're enjoying the show so far. All right. Let's get it popping. So, I guess we're living in a time where we almost can't really tell the difference when it comes to graphics, when it comes to how these games look. I'm telling you right now, most of the time I'm just looking at, for me, unless it's side by side or on like with like Death Stranding, like looking at Death Stranding 2 and then looking at Ghost of Yote, I can tell a difference. For sure. Death Stranding 2 looks better. For sure. So I can tell a difference. For some people, not so much. And I think by the time we get to the PlayStation 6, it's kind of like, okay, bro, we're already hitting that ceiling of what's possible. So I don't know how much more realistic these games need to look for us to be like, okay, that's, oh, come on, Marlon. What do you Anyways, cut the cringe. PSU.com is reporting Shuhei Yoshida says Sony can't keep increasing graphics power, noting even he can't tell the difference between some of the graphical capabilities anymore. Can't say I don't agree, right? I mean, on some of these games, man, it's kind of like you got to look really, really good. Unless it's side by side, then you might not be able to tell a difference depending on the game, depending on the developer, and depending on what they're able to be doing. So, you know, let's go down here. It says right here, Sony indie boss Shuhei Yoshida has revealed during an appearance on the Friends Per Second podcast that he's having trouble telling the difference between various graphical capabilities nowadays as technology is inevitable starting to plateau for home consoles. It says while admitting that he feels PlayStation hardware won't simply be able keep bumping up. So he's saying right now, PlayStation hardware won't simply be able keep bumping up the visual quality as Sony has been doing on past generations. Yoshida-san did say that PS5's SSD made almost every game a better game, right? And I couldn't agree more on that, because that SSD was a game changer, bro. Not just for loading more assets and also, faster loading times, better IO throughput, all those things, the Kraken, all the technology and everything like that when it comes to the storage and capabilities of the PS5. I couldn't agree more. You know what I'm saying? Even on the Series X, same thing. The quick resume. Come on, you should know this. You know what I'm saying? And the capabilities of the Series X and how fast the games load and going in and out. All the SSD stuff, man, is crazy. Making gaming just a whole night and day difference. Instead of there sitting down, you can go do grocery shopping and all that and come back and your game still ain't load yet. Ain't you guys tired of sitting around waiting for your game to load? Bro, I'm going to tell you something after I finish reading the rest of this. So, quote, graphics have almost hit the level that even I cannot tell the difference between some of the graphical capabilities like ray traced or not ray traced unless it's side by side. J Mac was popping. Let's go. Let's go.
Graphics can always be better, but at this point, we need 4K 120 across the board as a base.
True.
That should be the next step in graphics.
True. J Mac, I appreciate you, my brother. One love and God bless. Yes, sir. I couldn't agree more. 4K 120. J Mac, I'm gonna read this right quick, and then I'm gonna piggyback off of you, and then I have something else I have to say. So Shuhei Yoshida says graphics have almost hit the level that even I cannot tell the difference between some of the graphical capabilities like ray traced or not ray traced unless it's side by side or higher frame rate. He added, clearly they just cannot do the same thing they have been doing, which is increasing the graphics power and providing high-end experiences, end quote. Because the jump from PS4 to PS5 for a lot of people is kind of big, right? For some people, not so much, right? But when you coming from like PS3, Xbox 360 to PS5, oh my God, it's night and day. It's lit. I don't think, you know what? Let me finish reading this. It says, I think PS5 is amazing system in terms of quality of experience. I think that the adoption of the SSD was like an almost miracle. I think PS5 and SSD has made almost every game a better game. End quote. That's from Yoshida. Yoshida has been busy on interview circuit since he departed Sony earlier this year, among which included touching on the as yet unannounced PlayStation 6, where he said if it feels right for the console to launch in 2028. So let me just say this. So J Mac, to piggyback off of you, all right, my brother. Hear me loudly and clearly right now. The PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox are going to be marketed as 4K 120 machines. I'm gonna say this too. With the exception, let me make sure I clarify this correct. With the exception of certain games or certain scenarios or certain situations or certain development studios, you know who you are. With the exception to there's always exception to the rule. With that being said, I don't think, and this is just my personal take, I don't think we're going to see a big jump from PS5 to PS6. It's not going to be that big of a jump. I think it's going to be noticeable. You know what I mean? With certain games. That's why I said certain games, you will be able to tell the difference. Across the board, I just don't believe that. Now, just my opinion, I just don't think it's going to be a big of a jump. But what I will say, HDMI 2.2, I will say, 4K 120, that's what these machines are going to be marketed as. 4K 120 machines. Am I sitting there telling you that every single game will hit 4K 120? No, sir. No, sir. Remember, Sony had to sit there and remove certain things off the box. Remember that 120 situation? You guys remember that, right? Okay. And this generation was marketed as a 4K 60, right? Oh yeah, 4K 64, and we still ain't getting that across the board.
Thanks for the donut.
Right?
PS6 equals performance mode 4K 120 with RT. Quality mode equals 4K 60 with path tracing. I'll put cash on that.
Yep, I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that. I'm right, Ninja. I'm right there with you, bro. I'm right there with you. Listen, that's perfect. That's actually a perfect prediction. Why is that a perfect prediction for PlayStation 6? Because look at what Mark Cerny is talking about right now. The Radiance cores and less resources to no resources being a situation for the CPU and the GPU. Now the CPU and the GPU can do CPU and GPU things, right? Now path tracing can be possible because the Radiance cores and all these capabilities that weren't possible before, right? So now path tracing is going to be a thing on consoles more than ever, more than it is now, and ray tracing. So for those of you who care about those things, that's what PlayStation 6 is going to be bringing to the table. And like you said, the whole situation with performance mode, yep, 4K 120, possibly with RT, not on every game, because some games are going to be really, really demanding, especially, and what you just said, Ninja, I do believe that that's going to be first party games. A lot of the first party Sony games are going to be running at that, potentially at that specific frame rate and resolution and with RT. Yes, performance mode, that sounds realistic. Performance mode, 4K 120 with RT, and then quality mode at 4K 60 with path tracing. That is a possibility, or even with ray tracing. Right? So quality, remember, come on, guys. This is very evident right now. This is just common sense on what we've experienced this generation. This is why people wonder why the Pro makes sense. The Pro makes sense because this entire generation, we've been switching between quality and performance. Mark Cerny and the team has came out and said more people are leaning more towards the performance. But when you go towards performance, the resolution takes a hit. The quality takes a hit of the image. That's where the PS5 Pro comes in, right? And the PS5 Pro's job is to take the decision between the quality mode and the performance mode and slap it together like a bologna sandwich with mayonnaise. Plain and simple. Right? And you have a pro mode. Right? So you're getting the best of both worlds. You're getting the best performance that you can possibly get in terms of your frame rate, and you're also getting the best resolution possible, powered by AI, and also what the system can do. So can you imagine what PlayStation 6 is going to do? Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry. When it comes to these single player games, we ain't even talking about third party because there's a huge variable there. But guys, pay attention to what I'm saying. Think about what we're going to get with first party games. Oh my Lord. Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch, Sony Santa Monica, Fire Sprite. Oh, you know what? Stop talking, Marlon. Stop talking. Insomniac. Marlon, didn't I say you stop talking? Insomniac Games. Lord have mercy. Think about the PlayStation 6 first party games. Oh, Lord. I don't even want to even imagine them. You're going to see a difference when it comes to first party. I'm telling you, you don't see a difference. Why? Because the upscaling technology that we have right now is going to be way better by the time PlayStation 6 comes out. We getting a new processor, new GPU, better RT capabilities, faster SSD potentially. Oh, listen. Make sure y'all listen to me, man. Listen to me. I'm not joking. I'm not playing around. You guys know when I'm playing around. I'm not joking. You are missing out right now. If you don't, bro. Woo-wee. Listen, bro. Guys, I need you to hear me right now. Hear me. You are missing out. Make sure you do me a huge favor. I don't ask for favors as much anymore. Follow me. See that link right there in the description? Follow me out on Twitter. Not Twitter. I'm tripping. Yeah, that too. But follow me out on Twitch. That link is in the chat right now. Follow me out on Twitch. All right? Because later on tonight, we're going to be playing Ninja Gaiden 4. And we got to show the Series X some love. You see what I'm saying? We ain't biased over here. We ain't all for Sony over here. We all for every console. All right. So we're going to be playing the Series X later tonight. We're going to be playing Ninja Gaiden 4. Make sure you come through, show some love. We've been growing amazingly over there on Twitch. Come through for them late night streams. You want them late night streams? Link is in the chat. Follow me out on Twitch. All right. The reason why I brought up Twitch was last night I was streaming last night. Some of y'all missed out on that stream. I was playing Ghost of Yote. Listen, game of the year, one of my biggest game of the years for this year. And people ask me, what's your game of the year? What's your game of the year? I have plenty of game of the years, but that's one of my game of the year. Bro, that fight last night, those of you that was watching me, bro, I probably didn't have the right weapons and all this and that for the job, but I tell you one thing, I did it. Yo, that Kitsune fight was no joke. You hear me? And the amazing part about the PS5 Pro and the PS5 is how fast. I saw somebody on Twitch said, Marlon, what the heck? Literally, I boot up Ghost of Yote in seconds. It showed the PlayStation logo and went right into the actual game. Right into the actual game. Instantly into the freaking game. Death Stranding 2. Instantly into the game. Think about that. I need y'all to think, where am I going with this? Where's Marlon going with this? Calm your Kool-Aid. Listen. Can you imagine what PlayStation 6 is going to do? Bro, there ain't going to be no loading. There ain't going to be no black screen. You just going to click on the game and it's right there. It's chilling, waiting on you. What's up, homie? What's up, big dog? PS6 in black. You want some of Debo? You want some of me, boy? Literally. You going to boot up the game. Bro, I can only imagine how much faster can you get? Bro, the base PS5 is quick. Literally, I booted up Ghost of Yote and the game was right there staring at me. Like, Atsu was like, okay, so are you going to move me? Like, are you going to play? Right there, bro. Even on the Series X, same thing. Like, so how much quicker can we get? Come on, I need y'all gearheads. Come on up in here. How much quicker can we get over the Series X and the PS5 and the Pro? How much? Come on. Come on, let's do this. Bro, that's crazy. That's so Shuhei Yoshida. This is why I say I agree with Shuhei Yoshida. Bro, we are almost hitting that ceiling now to where, bro, how much better can we get? You see what I'm saying? Now, after we get to other revisions like PlayStation 7 and all this and that, like how much more can we go? I mean, we already hitting the ceiling of what's possible. Literally, even Death Stranding 2, you boot up the game and it's right there waiting on you. How far have we come? The jump from PS4 to PS5 and Series X is not, the jump from Xbox One to Series X is not even a competition, bro. It's not even a competition. It's like, bro, golly, it's like night and day getting blown out the water. Like, Loading time significantly improved. Oh my gosh, man. Listen, time is money and money is time. And I can only imagine what and you know what? I got to piggyback off of Yoshida-san, because Sony is going to have some trick up their sleeves this time around. What is going to be the thing that you're going to sell people on when it comes to PlayStation 6? This generation, biggest emphasis on SSD. Come on, you should know this, right? So SSD, then when we got to the Pro, we start even talking more and more about, upscaling and all this and that. Series X, quick resume and, the SSD and how fast it is and all this and that. I'm just saying, bro. What is Sony and Microsoft going to do, bro? That's what I want to ask y'all. What are they going to do? Because the next Xbox, on paper, I'm already sold on it. I'm just keeping it a buck. Sorry. Based off of the reports that I'm sold on that puppy. I'm ready for the next Xbox. Let's go. There's not enough.
Thanks for the donut.
Listen to me, man.
Unreal Engine 6 still be 30 frames on Xbox PS6 lol.
That's the thing. Remember what I said? Hey, Mr. Nemesis, appreciate that super chat. I got to go back and heart all these super chats. Come on, you should know this. Remember what I said? Exceptions to the rule.
Thanks for the donut.
You see what I'm saying?
Ratchet and Clank also. That was SSD tech.
Yep. Even though people tear it apart and said, nope, it had nothing to do with the SSD. I'm telling you, bro. The games look significantly better than PlayStation 4. I am telling you, these remakes, bro, y'all tripping. Bro, listen. Y'all don't remember, bro, when you talking about somebody who played The Last of Us. You know what I'm saying? Who played The Last of Us. Like The Last of Us on PS3, right? When some of y'all don't even remember that. And when we get that remake, oh my bro, dog, I'm sorry. That was a remake that we weren't asking for, but I am telling you, where's that image of her? Of Tess. Bro. And bro, this ain't nothing. This is bro, where is it at? Let me find this. Let me find this and show you guys. All right, real quick and in a hurry. I don't know if y'all remember we seeing this, right? Like, bro, PS4 could not do this. You see what I'm saying? This has to do with what? How much assets, high quality assets that developers are able to load into the game world in order to create a character model looking like this. High freaking texture, high freaking detail. Bro, when I saw this, I almost pissed up myself. I said, whoa, coming from PS3 to PS5 was a huge freaking, y'all don't remember this? Absolutely freaking incredible. And this is just a remake. So looking at tests right here, how much higher can we go? That's what I want to know. How much better than this can you get? This already looks incredible. Looks real. You see what I'm saying? So how much freaking more? What else can they do? What else can they, bigger GPU, bigger CPU? Okay. Faster SSD? Okay. But like my man Mark said, you know what I mean, about Ratchet and Clank with the SSD, they're going to sell us on something. Right? Or some of you guys will say, what is going to be the guinea pig? What is going to be the trade-offs or what is going to be the facade this time? Right? But Mr. Nemesis, I do have to piggyback off of you because you mentioned Unreal Engine 6. And the reality is, as much as these machines, I try to tell you guys that there are exceptions to the rule. I try to tell you boys, but you don't listen to me, right? There are exceptions to the rule. I said that earlier because not all games are going to play at 4K 120. Not all games are going to play at 4K 60 in quality mode. You're still going to get 30 frames, especially those Unreal Engine 6 games, unless Epic Games, finds a way to somehow, you know what I'm saying? Fix all the issues with Unreal Engine, then maybe. But dog, look at tests right now that we already at the ceiling, and it ain't even just tests. It ain't even just tests, bro. I need y'all to also pay attention to this. This is why I love what I do, man. This is why I thank you, Lord Jesus, for what you have allowed me to do for these amazing human beings that are watching and listening right now. This is why I get excited and I get in a good mood sometimes, And this is why I love what I do, because I get to get hype about these games. I get to take my mind off of real life situations and focus on, the games. And be happy and talk about video games. This is what I love to do. This is my passion right here. So let's look at this right here. Bro, look at my man Jason Duval, bro. Look at my man Jason Duval. That's PS5. Okay, where's my gearheads like Mark and Mr. Nemesis and Ninja and J Mac? Where y'all at? And my man Skillful. Bro, how much better than this can we get? And the crazy part about this, dog, is GTA 6 looks way better than this. Bro, we are almost hitting that ceiling now. Look at this. Back and forth. Look at this. Look at this. This is absolutely insane. We're at that ceiling. We're almost touching that ceiling now of what's possible. And I can guarantee you this. By the time PlayStation 6 comes out, there are going to be some games that are going to come out on the PlayStation 6 that's going to blow us away. And we're going to be like, oh my God, this looks absolutely incredible. But then for some of you guys that are critical and know about graphics and know about game design, you're like, not that big of a jump. But bro, GTA 6, by the time it comes out, is going to be the best looking game ever made. You hear me? A lot of developers are going to strive. Yeah, my man Jason is shining. Love that dude. Love that dude, man. I'm telling you boys right now, by the time GTA 6 arrives, it's going to be the best looking game. The best looking game ever made until something else dethrones it. Come on, you should know this. You see what I'm saying? GTA 6 is going to raise that bar, that graphical bar. You see what I'm saying? Not even just graphics, but, development.
Thanks for the dono.
What's even possible.
Roll that intergalactic and appreciate the spectacle.
Oh, my God. Yo, intergalactic. Oh, my God. Blood message. Oh, yeah. Blood message. Like I said. It comes down to, shout out to my man Low-Key. You've been crushing it, my brother. Thank you. It comes down to the developers. Bro, by the time GTA 6 comes out, and the crazy part is GTA 6 looks way better than this right now. You see what I'm saying? That's the crazy part, y'all. That's the crazy part. You see what I'm saying? That's the crazy part. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Oh my God, dude. They might as well just make that into a PlayStation 6 game. Oops. Some people are going to be very upset hearing that. Intergalactic is going to look nuts. We know Naughty Dog when they get to cooking. You feel me? When they get to cooking, they might as well just make that into a PlayStation 6 game. Ouch. Some of y'all don't want to hear that. Wolverine. All these games. I'm telling you. Oh my God. 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 I don't think you guys are going to be ready, bro. I just don't think y'all are going to be ready. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet already is going to be absolutely insane when it comes out. Like, it's going to look incredible. It's probably going to be one of Naughty Dog's best looking game ever made. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of hard to dethrone Last of Us. You know? Like Last of Us Part 2, Last of Us, remake. But I'm telling you, Intergalactic is going to be that game. Yep. And all the shenanigans that you've been hearing, some of y'all that's been saying, oh, yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Bald-headed chick. Yeah, dog. Bald-headed chick. This is going to be some of y'all. Y'all gonna be like this. When you see Intergalactic, when you see the gameplay, when you see the graphics, this is some of y'all gonna be like this. You be like, oh, weren't you the one that was talking about bald-headed chick and this and that and the game is woke and this and that? Now, this is gonna be some of y'all. Listen, man, you gonna grab your wallet and you gonna grab that money. And be like, wait, I know I was talking about a bald-headed chick. I know I said the game was woke, but take my money. Take my money. Take my money. Yep. Q&A time. Q&A time. Switch 2 Forever says, a chick is a baby chicken. Is it? Is it? Oh, yeah, man. Bald-headed chick. Oh, yeah, man, the game is woke. You ain't going to be saying that. Soon as you see the game come out, you're going to be, oh, boy. You're going to be rocking. You're going to be rocking, baby. You're going to be rocking. What's going on? We're in the Q&A session, man. Hit that like button, baby. Let's go. You know what this is, man. You know what this is. You know what this is going to be. Hit that like button. Sharifi says, should we jump on the PS6 at release or wait until the PS6 Pro? Man, that's going to be a you decision. You know what I'm saying? Sharifi, that's going to be a you decision, man. I mean, whatever you think you should do, man. Most people are going to wait. You know what I'm saying? Most people are going to wait. Most people are going to wait. That's just the truth. Most people are probably going to wait. Yeah, we're in the Q&A. We're in the Q&A, baby. Q&A. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. All right, here we go. Here we go. I got something for y'all. Yo. Check it. You gonna be running with your money when you see the game. It looks insane. Come on, dance with me. Come on, rock with me. Come on, man, you about to go crazy with me. when you see the graphics, when you see the story. Come on, man, I'm over shooting shots like Robert Horry.
Thanks for the
So don't
donut.
tell me no story.
Phantom Blade with that new PSSR coming.
Oh, listen, bro. Hold it. Listen, my man Mark said Phantom Blade with that new PSSR. Oh my God, bro. Listen, Phantom Blade. Oh, man. Listen, man. Listen. Oh my God, guys. That's going to look so good. I mean, the game already looks amazing, but like, Mark, I don't think people are ready, man. I don't even think people are even ready right now, man. Like, oh God, bro. I don't think people are ready. Phantom Blade Zero. And the crazy part is, like, I don't even need to see no more for that game. I just need them to come out with the game. Lord, man, I'm telling you, this generation, man, if we can just, obviously PS6 is not going to come out for at least another 3 more years, right? So, yeah, man. And Wolverine, oh my God. Oh my Lord. Wolverine is going to be absolutely, bro, you guys got to remember, listen, you must remember this. Wolverine is not coming out until end of next year. Hopefully, I'm just saying right now, no delays. But bro, Wolverine is coming out end of next year. Can you imagine how that's going to look? Oh my God, dude. With this new updated PSSR? Yeah, okay. Oh my God. Yo, it's going to be crazy, guys. Even the Switch 2 is getting even Switch 2 is getting an updated DLSS. You see what I'm saying? Oh my man, bro. Whew. Sheesh. Bro, listen, bro. It said Marlon, it says the Sony PS6 is the handheld. It says consoles again and still be able to play this. Nah, it's gonna be all digital. But yo, I'm telling you guys right now, Wolverine is gonna be one of those games that is gonna blow you guys away. Most people that were saying, oh, it's mid, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, blah, blah, blah. Bro, let me heart all these super chats. Bro, you are missing out. You hear me? If you think that Wolverine and Phantom Blade, all these games that are coming out after this update, oh my God, dude. Lord. Or even before these updates, when they implement all these things, you know, these updates and stuff like that, it's going to look crazy, man. Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet, all these games that are still up and coming. Like it, bro, it's going oh my God. Soros is going to be crazy. You know, oh man, what? Bro, Soros is going to be one of those. I'm locked in. I'm ready for Soros, bro. You guys know I was born for Returnal, man. I love Returnal. And Returnal, it's Soros and Returnal is like literally the exact same game, just different protagonists. You know what I mean? Different missions, different part of the galaxy. I can't wait. I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. I can't wait. Onimusha, yes. Onimusha is going to be fire too. Onimusha is going to be fire. I can't wait, dude. It said that you think that Sony will have a PS6 bundle in 2020. Bundle? Potentially. I think it's going to be 2028 though. It's going to be 2028 before the PS6 comes out. I'm going to tell you that right now. PS6 is very important news. Onimusha is going to be fire, dude. I can't wait, man. Onimusha is going to be nuts. You hear me? Nuts. I tell you that. It's going to be nuts. I can't wait. I can't wait. right, here we go. So let's check the poll right quick. Guys, so we put up a poll. How much do you think PlayStation 6 will cost? 27% of you guys said over 1K. Wait, what? 26% of you guys said $899. 25% says $799. And 22% said $699. Holy freaking cow. Wow. Yo, top shelf.
Thanks for
Let's
the
go,
dono.
my bro.
Finished Yote at 77 hours, almost platinum.
Yo, congratulations, man. I love, Ghost of Yote is absolutely incredible, man. That's why I try to tell you guys, man, don't listen to nobody. You do you. Etika would always say, you do you, bro. Don't listen to anybody. You just do you. Because when you do you, you can't go wrong. Because even if you failed after doing you, you know it's because of you and not somebody else. That's probably one of the realest things you ever going to hear me say on stream. Make sure you clip that and replay it every day for the rest of your life. You see what I'm saying? You do you. You do you. I'm only saying it this one last time. You do you. I don't know who this message is for, but you clip this and you play it back numerous times. You do you. Because when you do you, and if you fail, it's because of you and not somebody else. Take that and apply that to your life, brother. Brothers and sisters out there, apply that to your life. Because I'm telling you, bro, that's the best way for you to live, is to do you. Play what you want to play, like what you want to like, and do you. Because we have way too many people out here. You see, I was playing Ghost of Yote, man, yesterday, and I was blown away. That fight with that kitsune. Oh my God, man. Listen, y'all missing out on our Twitch streams. Follow us out on Twitch, Marlon Gaming Nation, bro. I am telling, we're going to be playing Ninja Gaiden 4 later on tonight. Listen to me, man. My God, Ghost of Yote is an excellent game. Sucker Punch, that's why I try to tell you boys, you have to invest. You have to invest in the right studios. You have to invest in the right. I'm so proud of you, Top Shelf. You have to invest in the right studios. Because when you don't invest in the right studios, if you're a console manufacturer, it's going to bite you in the rear. You invest in garbage studios, you get garbage results. Period. End of story. Period. End of story. You know? So I'm trying to tell you boys, I try to tell y'all, like, hey, don't let nobody, we have way too many people out here. Don't buy this, buy that. No, you buy what you want to buy. How about that? You know what I'm saying? I'm so tired of people telling people what to do. You buy what, man, if I was listening to people, oh, don't buy Yote. Don't buy Gears, or don't buy Halo, or don't buy this, or don't buy, nah, bro, I'm going to buy what I want to buy. Period. End of story. You know what I'm saying? Remember that game I told you all about a long time ago, The Order 1886? And I said, guys, this is a phenomenal game. I said, give it a shot. Everybody was like, oh, no, garbage. Remember Miles Morales at the beginning of this generation? Everybody, oh, that's a PS4 game. Garbage. Oh, Miles Morales is trash. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? And I told you guys, I said, man, this game is fire. If you're picking up, you know how many people asked me what games they should pick up for their PS5 back then? And I said, bro, it's up to you, but I would do Miles Morales is one of those games I would pick. And people was talking crazy. Oh, man, Miles Morales is garbage and this and that. Okay. All right. And look what ended up happening. Man, listen, man. It said, Marlon, it says, I bought Sonic Racing Cross Worlds for my Nintendo Switch OLED console. Have you gotten yourself a copy of Sonic Racer Cross? No, not yet. Not yet. I'm waiting on that Metroid, my brother. I'm waiting on that Metroid. He said that man who said you not honest. He said you should also tell him you do you. Yeah, straight up, man, straight up. You do you. You do you. Infamous Second Son. Oh my God. You know what? We was talking about this on Twitch yesterday. Make sure y'all follow me out on Twitch, Marlon Gaming Nation. We was talking to someone and they were saying, man, imagine if, Sucker Punch give us a new Infamous game. Or maybe it's going to be Sly Cooper. I don't know. Oh my God. Crazy. Literally crazy. I'm losing my mind. Mark says, cannot wait for Legends mode online, Marlon. Oh my God. Legends mode is going to be, Legends mode is going to be bananas. I can't wait. Lanceville, Paul, my brother. Let's go, man. Lanceville says, my brother says, and we're listening to saying Ghost of Yote is a good game. Don't know who to believe. What's good, brother? Oh my God, bro. Listen. Take it from somebody who have been playing the game since launch. From 2 weeks ago. I am telling you, follow me up on Twitch. Yes, follow me on Twitch. Subscribe to the Twitch movement. It's free to subscribe, by the way. So if you're interested in stuff like that, follow me out on Twitch. You support me on YouTube, I know you will support me on Twitch. All right, support our movement, man. But hear me, Lanceville. If you enjoyed Tsushima, you're gonna love Yote. Man, oh my, the combat, bro, the way how Atsu moves, bro. Atsu is on, so and Atsu with that dual katana, she's like, I was like, yo, bro, listen, bro. I'ma tell you right now, dog. Ghost of Yote is fire. Oh my God. Man, listen, bro. Ghost of Yote is one of my game of the years, man. Oh my, the story, the combat, the upgradability, the controls, the music, the scenery. Oh my God. The side missions. So much better than the first one. I'm telling you that right now. Witcher 4. Oh my God. That's PlayStation 6, bro. That's PlayStation 6, man. It says, as much as I hate to admit it, I believe Atsu is so much better than Jin Sakai, in my opinion. What? Bro, I never thought I would hear people say that. But hey, I don't know, man. I love Atsu, but I don't know. It's a tough decision to make. I mean, I love Atsu, man, but I don't know, man. My man Jin is up there, man. I love Jin. I love Jin Sakai, man. Jin is the man, bro. I don't know. It's kind of I don't know, man. I know, Brandon. I know, man, but Jin is the man, bro. I love Atsu. I do. I really do. But Jin, I don't know. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet for me to say I prefer Atsu over Jin. I don't know, but I got to keep playing. Man. But Atsu is no joke. She is quick with the moves, man. She is quick. With them dual katanas. Oh my God, man. OVO, what's popping, man? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. You say you're on Twitch tonight. I'll be there. Yo, Bobby Cook. My brother. Love you, man. How you doing, my brother? Appreciate you, man. Yes, I'll be on Twitch, man. I'll be on Twitch tonight, playing around the same time. Probably like around 8:30-ish, around that time. We'll be getting back on that Twitch, man. So make sure you go support your boy. Follow me on Twitch, Marlon Gaming Nation. The link is in the chat. Let's get it popping. We're gonna be playing that Ninja Gaiden. It's an amazing game. Yeah, skillful. Amazing game, bro. Amazing game. But Atsu, bro. Oh my God, man. King Mo says, was at the gym earlier. I'm glad I finally caught a stream. Been really busy with the family business. Oh man, hey, it's all good, King. I'm great to see. I'm happy. I'm happy. It's great to see you, my brother. I'm happy to see you. One love and God bless. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's all good, baby. I'm happy to see you, man. Eric says Marlon would. We said, well, we have Sony PlayStation Portal remote player owners. Says, would we have still be able to use Sony PlayStation Portal remote player? I don't know. I don't think so. But we'll see what happens. I said, been playing Ninja Gaiden 4. It's so good so far. The combat is dope as F. Yeah, man. Yeah. I saw some videos of it. I haven't played it yet, but I'll be downloading it on the Series X and playing it for you guys later. Says, I'm always a fan of hack and slash games. My Toronto Blue Jays in the World Series. Oh, go Jays. Hey, go Jays. Let's go. My brother Lanceville, man. Anything for Lanceville, man. Love that dude. Shout out to my Canadian brothers out there, man. Let's get it popping. Yeah, man, King. We was live last night, man. We was live, baby. We was live. Guys, I already got 4 to 5 videos already recorded for MGN Garage. Stay tuned for MGN Garage. Once I get the logo done, once I get the channel name, everything already ironed out, ready to go, MGN Garage is in live effect. Those of you who want vlog videos and show you guys how to work on cars, how to fix things, how to do this, how to do that, stay tuned, man. I'm telling you, it's going down. And I've been getting offers to go on TikTok. Oh, man. Listen to me, man. Can't wait, man. Ooh, man. I already got 5 videos recorded, man. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, man. The content, we about to go international with this joint. You know, we about to go to space, go to Jupiter with this joint. Let's go. OVO says game of the year for me is between Yote and Expedition 33, but more towards Yote. It's wild how much better it is than Tsushima. Yeah, man, it's crazy. At first, a lot of people was like, but I told y'all, I said, man, after I played the game, I was like, man, I am blown away. And when we initially got that state of play, I was like, yo, I need to see more. Like, I need to see more because it looks good, but I need to see more. And I can't wait. All right, so you play Arc Raider. You know what? I tell you one thing, man. You sent me an email. Okay, Bobby, I'll check that email after the stream. If this code that I get for Arc Raiders comes through, we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on it. But I heard some good things about Arc Raiders, but we'll see what happens. Red Dead Redemption 2 remake coming soon. I heard that. I hope it's true. Says I played my PS5 Pro one. Hey, let's go, Bobby. Says Ghost of Yote reminded me of Tarantino movie. He said, AKA Kill Bill. It was more of a Western themed game to me. He said there is a certain rage mode in Yote. He said where she goes into full gore mode. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Atsu is nuts, bro. I mean, that's all I can say. Atsu is freaking nuts. But that Kitsune fight, ooh-wee, boy. That Kitsune fight. People that have already finished the game, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all that haven't really played the game, you're probably like, Kitsune? What the heck is he talking about, Kitsune? I said, Marlon, are you going to put on the back of the hype jacket? Oh, you mean it says, Marlon, are you going to put Oh, maybe, possibly, yes. You say, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. I know exactly what you mean. Man, it's crazy, bro. It said, did you cover the news on Microsoft Xbox Dev Kit raising the price to 33%, which is $1,500 to $2,000? What? Nah, man. Tag me into it and I'll talk about it tomorrow. Oh, boy, that's crazy, man. Nah, Ninja, not yet. Not yet. But, yo, that Kitsune fight, bro. Bro, Ninja, not yet, man. What's for dinner, Marlon? Man, I don't have anything lined up yet, man. I don't have anything lined up yet, to be honest. What's for dinner for you, King Mo? What you got planned, man? I know you got something planned. It says it will be. It says I'll be with it. It says Marlon. Okay. All right. I appreciate you, Bobby, man. Love you, bro. Love you. I said the last stage of the one is pretty intense. Says, are you interested in Ninja Gaiden 4? Yes. Check me out, JJ the Great. Check me out on Twitch, man. We will be playing it on the Series X later tonight around 8 between 8 to 9 o'clock Central Time. Between 8 to 9 o'clock Central Time, I'll be out on Twitch. So you don't want to miss out on the stream. Come through, support your boy. Follow me out on Twitch. If you have Twitch, follow me. Subscribe to Twitch as well. It's free to subscribe if you have Amazon Prime, okay? Thank you. So just had fried rice and plantains. Oh my gosh. That sounds delicious. Yeah, JJ the Great. Yes, follow me out on Twitch. That's the link right there. We're going to be getting on that Gaiden 4, man. Let's get it. All right. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much, guys, for y'all support today, man. You guys are amazing. I know I should not let anybody, ruin my spirit of joy or happiness, but sometimes certain things need to be said. Sometimes you just have to nip it in the bud and just say how you really feel. And, I'm a very honest person. I work very hard. I do what I have to do for you guys. And, I stay out of trouble and mind my business. So I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for y'all time today, guys. I will be out later on Twitch. So it's twitch.tv Marlon Gaming Nation. Make sure you go follow me out on Twitch, man. We'll be playing some Ninja Gaiden 4. My Twitch boys, you know what it is. I'll be playing some Ninja Gaiden 4. So make sure you guys come through. Make sure you come over there and support as well. Subscribe over there as well. I mean, it's free to subscribe if you have Twitch Prime. Hit the like button on today's show if you did enjoy it. I hope that the stream somehow was able to help you guys brighten up your day, inform you guys, and make your day brighter than how it was before. So I love you guys. I always give you guys my best, and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Be safe out there in this crazy world. And like the great Edica would say, please have yourself a wonderful one. And oh, yes. Restart your game, player.
Thanks for the dono.
Much love, Emar. Crossed fingers emoji.
My mama always told me I'm allergic to the fake. That's why I can look you in your ass and tell you ain't easy. I'm from the South, you know what I'm talking about. But she gon' pop it and drop it right in your bank account. I be like, what you heard, your body's out of control. The rat, then African gold. St. Jules on my chest, got my foot on your neck. Look, I don't play by mine. What you say about mine? You know I'm big stepping, walking through the door. When I'm getting money, yeah, I'ma get some more. And they be like, who that? We that? Who that? We that? Who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that? We that? Who that? We that? Who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. If he ain't paying rent, he ain't doing shit. Now drop it to the floor and let him know that you a real bad. Now pick it up, look at the way that this talking. I'ma talk back in the dumb. I'ma walk. You heard that body's out of control. Rap, diamonds and gold. And she gon' rain champagne like she just won a game. Look, baby, play about mine. What the fuck you say about mine? You know I'm big stepping, walking through the door. When I'm getting money, yeah, I'ma get some more. And they be like, who that? We that? Who that? We that? Who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Who that? We that? Who that? We that? Who that? Take a picture, baby, let me step back. Pick it up, look at the way that talking. I'ma talk back in the now pick it up, look at the way that talking. I'ma talk back in the I'ma walking. You know I'm big stepping, walking through the door. When I'm getting money, yeah.